watching, knew what had transpired all night long, and he saw what I just...
Isa si Michael Farenas sa mga top prospect ng Pilipinas noon. Pinahanga ni Michael Farenas ang mga fight fans dahil sa kanyang kakaibang estilo at tigas ng kamao, kasintigas ng martilyo. Kaya naman ang tubong Gubat Sorsogon ay binansagang The Hammer Fist dahil noong habang dumarami ang kanyang mga laban, unting-unting nakikilala si Michael Farenas bilang isang matigas at hindi sumusukong boksingero. Isa sa kanyang pinaka-memorable fight ay noong 2012 nang harapin niya ang isa sa pinakamahusay sa mundo noon na si Yorkis Gamboa ng Cuba. Ito nooy para sa world title fight na naging undercard ni Manny Pacquiao kontra Marquez para sa 4 na pagkakataon. Sa labanong yun, underdog si Farenas. Si Gamboa ay isang undefeated Cuban fighter na may matinding bilis at lakas. Ngunit hindi natinag si Farenas. Lumaban siya ng buong puso. Kahit ilang beses sinatamaan ng malalakas na suntok, ay hindi siya sumusuko. Pinatumba niya si Gamboa gamit ang isang matinding kaliwa, dahilan upang magulantang ang buong mundo ng boxing. Matapos ang laban ni Farenas kontra kay Gamboa, patuloy na lumaban si Farenas sa iba't ibang international fights at naging contender sa super featherweight division. Kaya taong 2014, buwan ng Hulyo, sa Connecticut, napasabak na naman sa isang matinding laban ang ating kababayan na si Michael "The Hammer Fist" Farenas. Sa pagkakataong ito, haharapin niya ang undefeated American fighter na si Mark Davis. Ang labang ito ay hindi isang ordinaryong sagupaan lamang. Ito ay isang IBF Super Featherweight Title Eliminator fight kung saan ang mananalo ay magkakaroon ng pagkakataong lumaban para sa isang World Championship. Si Mark Davis ay isang undefeated fighter mula sa Amerika. May dala siyang 18-0 na kartada at kilala siya sa kanyang bilis at husay sa paggalaw sa loob ng ring na maihahalin tulad sa estilo ni Mayweather. Dahil dito, maraming analyst ang nagsasabing si Davis ang may advantage, mas bata, mas mabilis at mas matangkad kumpara kay Farenas. Pero may isang bagay na hindi nila naisip, ang puso ng isang Pilipinong mandirigma at ang mga kamaong malamartilyo ng veteranong si Michael Farenas. Kaya sa pagpasok ng unang round, agad nang ipinakita ni Farenas ang kanyang agresibong estilo. Hindi siya nag-iintay, sumugod agad siya at pinatikim si Davis ng kanyang malalakas na suntok. Ang Amerikanong boksingero ay nagtatangkang umuiwas at gumagamit ng kanyang bilis, pero ramdam niya ang mga bigat ng mga kamao ng Pinoy.
He's got power in that hand. That's where his confidence is. He likes to come forward, bang with that left hand, and there it goes. He can bang all night long if he's allowed to. And for Davis, he's going to have to avoid it, and that might start with moving more to his left and less to his right. He's moving the wrong way right now. He's moving right into that punch. He's moving to the right. Bad place to be moving because Farenas can throw the left hand. If he moves the other way to his left, he'll be moving away from that power shot. You would hope that the people in the corner that help Farenas get ready for a fight, that they would be aware of that.
Teddy, those left hands,
well, I should say
southpaw has already opened an abrasion. Looks like there's already a small cut around the right eye of Mark Davis as he was circling to his right, and Farenas landed a couple of those left hands. There was already some notice of blood around the right eye of Davis.
Well, like I said in the opening, and I'll say it again, Davis is going to be tested tonight. He's got a guy in front of him who's fought for a world title, a guy who has more than twice as many fights, a guy who has more knockouts than Davis has wins, a guy who's a southpaw and has power in that left hand, and he's using the left hand.
He is scoring really well here in this first round as the Filipino, and there is blood coming down the face of the undefeated Mark Davis.
Davis is going to have to start using that jab to keep some separation from Farenas. Farenas wants to be close. Davis doesn't want to be close, so he needs that jab to get a little separation from Farenas, and then he's going to need the right hands at some point to slow down the southpaw.
Stevie Smoger, as he was circling by us, leaned over and said, cut, paused, and said punch. Indeed it was. That cut caused by a punch here
let him out, Mark.
in the first round.
Good.
Farenas gonna have his way. We're gonna see power all night from that left hand. If Davies is going to rise to the occasion and pass this difficult test, we're gonna see speed at some point.
And round one, that gives you a chance to go to the Friday Night Fight Facebook page and score along with Teddy Atlas and the ringside judges. Head over to Facebook and score with us.
Sa ikalawang round, kitang-kita na may problema si Davies dahil sinusubukan niyang gamitin ang kanyang mga footwork para makaiwas. Pero si Farenas ay hindi nagpapadala sa mga fake movements nito. Isang matinding left hook ang tumama sa katawan ni Davies, dahilan ng unting-unting pagtiklop nito.
It was a punch that caused that cut.
Show you what happened in the first round. This is the replay. Left hand that opens up that cut above the right eye. See how flush it was and how he turned it over right at the end.
Step out. Davies gonna win. I mentioned speed. You also gonna have to throw in some legs there. Davies gonna need legs and speed. He's gonna turn around what was a difficult first round and start to gobble up rounds from this point on. Legs to change range, to get angles, to keep Farenas off balance, and speed to do something about it when he has that space.
There are the power punches
Glad to see that Davies moving a little more to his left when he was separated, not as much to his right, where he was moving right into that left hand.
That time straight back against the ropes, and the hard-charging Filipino comes in with that left hand free as they wrestle their way into the corner, and now he's just making a fight out of it. A relentless attack.
Davies is leaving the front door open. He's not using his jab, and he's allowing Farenas to come in that front door, so he figures now, Davies, you know what? I'm going to fight fire with fire a little bit. Maybe gain a little respect from Farenas for a moment.
That time he stood right in the pocket and traded as he shakes him off now at distance.
That cut man's going to be important in the corner of Farenas.
And well, Diablo worked in the corner.
Corner of Davies, I should say. Manuel Diablo, as you just said. See, Farenas, where he hurts himself, he doesn't come in behind the jab enough. You know, and there he goes coming in, but he does that enough. Comes in with that big left hand that probably just won the round for him.
This is a really good start to his night. Southpaw charging in.
Sa ikatlong round, nagpatuloy ang pag-atake ni Farenas. Pinilit niyang pasukin ang depensa ng Amerikano gamit ang kombinasyon ng suntok sa katawan at ulo. Kitang-kita na si Davies ay nangangarag na dahil hindi siya sanay sa gantong klase ng laban. Dito, hindi makakailang nanganganib ang undefeated streak ng Amerikano na si Davies.
Because Davies has faced a lot of soft competition in his young career, and Farenas has faced, obviously, the much stiffer competition, and that is one of the differences right now. Farenas is battle-tested, Davies is not.
Davies was able to land a right hand between punches moments ago, and now puts out that jab. Body goes to Filipino as Davies fires back.
Farenas went 10 rounds in his 8th pro fight. You move a lot faster in places like the Philippines, where you have less opportunities, less chances. You gotta move fast. And that means you gotta get hard. You gotta get tough and grow up fast. Davies is gonna have to grow up fast right in front of him. No. Good. You get no jab now from Farenas. He looks for that. Downstairs and upstairs. That power punch.
It's a right hook that time by Farenas.
So far, no doubt about professional rules. Who's landing the harder, more consequential punches, which is what the pro rules are all about. So far, that's Farenas. There's another one.
And another left hand.
And another case where Davis gives him the opportunity to throw that left hand, standing right in front of him, not moving off to his left away from the power.
And now Davis sits in there. Straight right hand from Davis after
that hurt.
the belt line.
That hurt Farenas, that straight right hand.
So some give and take here in round 3. Action-packed third round. There's a combination that finished with a left hand. Davis came back with a right hand in the midst of it.
Left versus right. Who's your money on? The left of Farenas is going to be all night, and it looks like it's going to be against the right of Davis. There's the legs of Davis. Now he needs the speed. Now he needs those quick punches as he tries to get an angle.
It's a very entertaining third round between these two. Short break, be right back.
Pagdating na ika-4 na round, alam na ni Farenas na malapit nang matapos ang laban. Nagpakawala ito ng mga sunod-sunod na malalakas sa suntok, kaliwat kanan ang bitaw ni Michael Farenas. Dahilan para hindi na makasagot si Davis. Isang matinding left hook ang makatumatama sa ulo ng undefeated fighter ng Amerika, na tila nawala sa sarili at nawawala sa focus, pati na rin ang kumpiyansa nito.
Surprised by this avalanche of left hand. They should have known that's what Farenas brings, and in spots, that's what Davis can bring. Quick combinations, a lot of speed.
Both men going at it. Davis fired back for a moment, and now Farenas getting right back to action. Highly entertaining stuff early on here in the main event.
And Farenas mixing up those left hands nice. Downstairs, upstairs. One complements the other. Get his attention downstairs, easier to go upstairs. Expect one upstairs now. Farenas is like a pitcher, hitting different spots of the plate, inside, outside.
Don't punch, don't punch. I got you now.
Combination through the uppercut that time. Davis tried to fire back, didn't land anything on the inside. Now short right hand on the inside.
Right now, I talked about left versus right. Right now, it's power versus speed.
Don't steer, baby, jab.
Power by Farenas, and the reluctant, spotty speed of Davis. Not consistent. So far, the power output and delivery of Farenas has been a little more consistent than the spurts of speed we've seen from Davis.
Davis confidently lifted him with that right hand. Now we're on the inside, lets loose as he pulled back. There was a left hand that leaded from Farenas.
If this was a card game, Davis has 2 pairs, but every time he shows those 2 pairs, Farenas shows 3 of a kind. Power over speed.
Intriguing matchup here. As he's gone to Farenas early on. Davis has had his moments here in round 4 with those speed in spots. The left-handed Farenas has been the talk about in the early stages here.
Again, sporadic behavior by Davis. Be very careful, not letting those hands go, and not making up for the power of Farenas that round. In the corner. I'm not saying good or bad, but the head trainer in that corner is Fred Neal. Fred Neal went silent because the father, Mark Davis Sr., took over. And that's what's going to happen when you have a father in the corner and the son starts having hands laid on him. The father's going to behave like a father. He's going to take over. And the head trainer is going to be on the side. that round in the corner, the head trainer had nothing to say.
Davis was comfortably in the pocket there and was scoring, and then all of a sudden Farenas landed another left hand before Smoger had to break him.
Again, it's the power on the inside. I mean, I don't care if they go 6. You see, Farenas is 1. Makes up for those 6 in both pairs with flurries of punches that every once in a while Davis throws. There it is again, the power.
Again, as Davis takes a step back, and then he landed the body shot as well. And targeting the body a little more here on round 5. Davis comes back with a combination. And now a right hand by the undefeated Cleveland fighter.
If Davis shows that right hand, he shows 3 of a kind. But Farenas is looking for that full house, and there it is. Full house beats 3 of a kind. Nothing fancy here. Tight quarters. Maybe that's the problem. Tight quarters. For me, Davis not using those legs. He's the more mobile guy. He's not showing it. He's 3 years younger. Not showing it. Here comes some mobility. Now Davis has to match that movement with some punches. He doesn't do it, he just lays near the ropes. Farena walks right in that front door again. He's touching those quick punches.
That's right, nothing landing flush there or having much impact.
And it's not been out like that. A lot more to catch up. And now he's way behind with these power shots again. And he bends it too low. And when you bend that low to get away, you give your opponent, in this case Farenas, a chance to catch you as you come up.
On the attack, right to the bell.
Pagpasok ng round 6, patuloy pa rin ang magagandang kombinasyon ng ating kababayan. Makikitang umaatake sa ulo at katawan ni Davis na nagpapahirap lalo para makabawi ang Amerikanong undefeated na ito. Makikitang sinusubukan ni Davis na bumawi, ngunit sadyang matigas si Farenas. Hindi lang ang kanyang mga kamao, kundi pati na rin ang kanyang katawan at ulo. Bibilib rin kayo sa tibay ni Mark Davis. Sa kabila ng nakakatanggap ito na malalakas na suntok mula kay Michael Farenas, ay nananatiling nakatayo pa rin sa harapan ng ating kababayan.
Another left hand comes in. He does not look good at all.
No, Farenas doing the smart thing. He's keeping just enough separation where he can do that. Move his hands, not get smothered. Moving his feet when he has to, Farenas, to keep room for that offensive flow. See that defensive move that we saw in the last round where Davis went way too low? He does that every once in a while. He got away with that with the opposition that's been in front of him for the previous 18 fights. But it doesn't mean it was right. He just got away with it. Now, you can see that it wasn't right. But it might be too late.
Stay up, Mark. Stay up, Mark.
Only hope for Davis right now. I mean, his heart is keeping him in there. He's showing great heart. But I think he needs to get out of there and use his legs. If it's not, he's staying in those trenches.
Oh, he ate a big one upstairs. Headshot rained in.
I always talk about geography. The geography that a fighter must fight in. The geography from the beginning for Farenas was inside. And for Davis, should have been on the outside, and it hasn't been.
A left hand comes in again. 40-something seconds remaining, and you got to think about survival at this point, the way Mark Davis looks.
And Smoger is thinking about being ready to stop him. He's positioning himself, and he's watching. And the doctor, Dr. Schwartz, a good doctor in this business, is right up on that ring apron.
Michael Schwartz, one of the most respected ringside positions in the business, is monitoring the undefeated for now, Mark Davis. Let's have another left hand flip him here. Makes it through.
Sa pagpasok ng round 7, dito sinusubukan ni Mark Davis na magbitaw ng ilang kombinasyon sa ating kababayan. Ngunit tila hindi ito sapat para matinag ang Pilipino.
Davis come up with anything here to survive Farenas.
This will be his last round that he'll get an opportunity to do that. The tremendous referee, Steve Smoger, gave me a signal just before and kind of let us in on what was being said in that corner. He pointed to figure one. In other words, we're giving him this one round.
Step around.
Let's see what he does.
Step back, step back.
So far, not that big left hand we've seen throughout the night from Farenas here in round 7. Now here he tries to bring it in, but it was just a glancing blow. Just a right jab to the body. Farenas is circling to his left, trying to stay away from that left hand of the Filipino.
Farenas has been on the floor in 2 fights, if you were wondering back home. What's the chance of Davis suddenly, out of the sky, pulling a lightning bolt of the right hand on the chin of Farenas? Yes, Farenas' chin has been dented.
Fight back, Mark. Fight back.
Circling. It's actually been the round that he's been looking for and needed after what happened in both round 5 and 6 when he was hurt.
No jab from Farenas. There's a little jab, but he hasn't really needed it.
Fairly nondescript round so far. After all those fireworks, Teddy, in 5 and 6 from Farenas.
Round that Davis needed just to be allowed
That's right.
to continue tonight. Just the round that he needed to survive. Not win, but survive.
Kaya naman pagpasok ng round number 8, dito ramdam na ng undefeated fighter ng Amerika na nanganganib ang kanyang malinis at walang bahid na kartada.
8th round, let's see if Farenas steps it up. Basically took that 7th off after doing so much damage in the 5th and 6th.
You know, it's not about today. It's about yesterday.
Get off his neck,
So
Marky.
far tonight. 18 yesterday, to be exact, for Davis. To prepare for today, he had to have been in with tougher competition before he made this big jump
Turn around, turn around.
from the swimming pool to the ocean. Farenas, Joe, has been in a lot of close.
Kaya naman sa unang minuto pa lang ng round number 8, isang malamartilyong left hook ang sinalo ng pagmumukha ni Mark Davis.
Ready for battle. Oh, he backs him up into the corner and comes.
Kaya naman nagpasya na ang referee na itigil na ang laban para makaiwas si Davis sa mas matinding pinsala na matatamo nito kung itutuloy pa ang laban. Wagi si Michael Farenas via TKO sa round number 8. Ang panalong ito ay napakalaking hakbang para kay Farenas. Hindi lang niya tinalo ang isang undefeated fighter, ipinakita rin niya na ang isang batikang boksingero mula sa Pilipinas ay may kakayahang lumaban sa pinakamagagaling sa mundo ng boxing. Kaya naman isang panayam mula kay Michael Farenas pagkatapos ng labang ito. Ayon sa kanya, ang labang ito ay patunay na hindi sukatan ang pagiging undefeated o ang pagiging mas bata. Ang tunay na boksingero ay hindi lang nagbabase sa record o kartada. Nakabase ito sa tapang, determinasyon at pusong lumalaban. Si Michael Farenas ay maaaring hindi kasing sikat ng ibang mga world champions natin dito sa Pilipinas. Pero sa labang ito, pinatunayan niya na siya ay isang tunay na mandirigmang Pilipino. Bagamat hindi siya nakakuha ng world title, ang kanyang kwento ay nagsisilbing inspirasyon sa maraming batang Pilipino na nangangarap maging isang boksingero. Pinakita niya na kung may sipag at determinasyon ka, ay maaari kang lumaban sa pinakamalalaking entablado ng mundo.
Let's look at the foolproof.
Davis had been worn down